Hello, and welcome to Hymns That Shouldn't Be Forgotten, Christian Music for Eternity. Joseph H. Gilmore was born in Boston, Massachusetts on April 29, 1834. Following his graduation from Newton Theological Seminary in 1861, he served throughout his lifetime as secretary to his father, governor of New Hampshire, pastor of several Baptist churches, and professor of Hebrew at Newton Seminary and of literature at Rochester University. He wrote several textbooks and hymns, but his lasting fame is due to today's hymn, He Leadeth Me. He wrote of its writing, "As a young man recently graduated, I was supplying for a couple of Sundays the pulpit of the First Baptist Church in Philadelphia. At the midweek service on the 26th of March, 1862, I set out to give the people an exposition of the 23rd Psalm, which I had given before on 3 or 4 occasions, but this time I did not get further than the words, 'He leadeth me.' Those words took hold of me as I never had done before, and I saw in them a significance of which I had never dreamed. At the close of the meeting, a few of us in the parlor of my host, Deacon Watson, kept on talking about the thought I had emphasized. And then and there, on a blank page of the brief from which I had intended to speak, I penciled the hymn, talking and writing at the same time, then handed it to my wife and thought no more about it. She sent it to The Watchman and Reflector, a paper published in Boston where it was first printed. I did not know until 1865 that my hymn had been set to music by William B. Bradbury. I went to Rochester to preach as a candidate before the Second Baptist Church. Going into the chapel, I picked up a hymnal to see what they were singing and opened it at my own hymn, He Leadeth Me. The composer William Bradbury was an important developer of early gospel hymnody. He wrote or supplied tunes for Jesus Loves Me, Just As I Am, Sweet Hour of Prayer, The Solid Rock, and many others. The lyrics are words of praise and prayer celebrating the guidance the believer receives from God, all presented in first person. God's hand leadeth me in any circumstance, regardless whate'er I do, wherever I be, or despite being mid scenes of deepest gloom, by water still or troubled sea. Because I can clasp thy hand in mine, I will not murmur nor repine, but be content, whatever lot I see. And when my task on earth is done, and by grace the victory's won, I will not flee death's cold wave, but cross Jordan as God leadeth me. I will be God's faithful follower, because by his hand he leadeth me."